Ladies and gentlemen, it is time for our Football Manager 2026 beta save. We are doing West Ham United because they need a rebuild and they're in a financial mess and on pitch mess. So let's get straight into it. I've seemed to close to the season I started because I don't really want to go all through pre-season. I'm doing it on stream, same for Sunderland, so where I went all through pre-season and that. Right, we're gonna save it. We're gonna save it as West Ham. Give it a name so we don't get confused with Sunderland. Right, welcome to West Ham. Right, today we're going to have 2 episodes come out today. We have 2 episodes. This is going to be an introduction to the squad and what we're going to do off the pitch. And then in the second episode, I'll sim forward. I will do all the delegations and shit like that. And then we will play the first game of the season, which I believe is Sunderland. Sunderland. Right. We're going to get welcome to West Ham. They've been around since 1895. West Ham recently won a European trophy. They won the Conference League 3 years ago, I'd like to say. Yeah, I'd like to say 3 years ago. I'd like to say 3 years ago they won the trophy 2022, or 2 years ago in real life. Their highest ever third position is third. I'm going to definitely try and match that in a couple seasons here. Right, this is what they want. Attacking football, we can do that. High reputation players, we can do that. Be competitive against Spurs. We might not be able to do that in the first couple of seasons, but by the end of the save we should. We're going to accept the board expectations. They want us to set up a tactic. Where's my assistant manager? If I go recruitment, if I go more, staff database, if I go select, if I go assistant manager, attributes, is attacking coach, technical coach. So what are we saying for these? Okay, good. If I get Sebastian, so he's a good attacking, he's good at set piece, good at possession, outstanding, he's competent, he is my perfect type player. I don't need him a judge. Right, action, approach. Have I got? Right. Right. I want you to be assistant coach for £5 a week. Okay, good. Done. Right, it looks like we have our assistant manager coming in. That is good. Frank Fromming, I recognise him for being at Stuttgart. You might be better, Frank Fromming. You wanted, like, if I was just shouting. If I get Frank Fromming actually, and Gert should be a remove, but otherwise I'll do all the stuff off screen for now. We'll meet the players and that'll be the first episode. Right. Right, we've got to set up a tactic, but for now let's look at the players in our ranks in the first team. We've got 3 goalkeepers. We should have 4, cause right, where's Hermanson? Oh, there's Matt Hermanson. Right, we've got 4 goalkeepers. Really, we don't need Hygie. We've got Hermanson, Ariola, Fabianski, all as good as each other. I'm going to play Hermanson due to the youngest and he's got more potential. But we could do a comparison with fonts. Right, he's okay. Ariola, good reach, ain't great command of the air box, but handy can kick. He's got good reflex, so he'll definitely be a fight for the number 1 shirt this year. Hermanson's he's a little bit better, got better reflexes, ain't as fast or agile, but that's fine. He'll definitely come in and out of the team this year. Right back, I think it's only one clear option. Well, to be fair, we've got Kyle Walker-Peters. We've got Wan-Bissaka and Kyle Walker-Peters, our right backs. Best part of the pitch in depth wise. In that position we're fine. Centre backs, this is where I think West Ham are weak in my opinion. They've got Igor, who's a left back / centre back, who looks decent. We've got Kilman for the left hand side as well. So we've got Igor and Kilman who play on the left of back 2, with Mavropanos, who looks good in game but I would sell personally, and Jean-Claire Todibo, who'll start. He's definitely starting this season. Todibo. On the left back position we've got Ollie Skulls, who's run by LAFC. Ollie Skulls looks like a player with potential. If I could loan Ollie Skulls out, I would. Excuse me. Right, Ben. Right. If I can get no release clause and I'll keep you to that contract, I think Ollie Skulls has the potential to be a very good player for West Ham. But is it true he can play in midfield as well? He could play in 6. He could play in a back 3. Could be a little bit an advantage. Could I train him to be in midfield 3 with Mugasa and Fernandez in the future? Potentially. Because we've got this man, another fantastic left back, El Haj Malik Juice. Great physically, great natural fitness, can cross a ball. He's another fantastic player we could have. In the defensive mids, we've got Mugasa, Soucek, Ward-Prowse, Fernandez. Right, we'll just look through these. CDMs. Mugasa looks good. He looks okay. Mugasa looks fine. Regista looks fine. He's nothing great technically. He's going to be a great anchor in that midfield. Right. Ward-Prowse. Great box to box midfielder if I have to have one. I would like to sell James Ward-Prowse because apart from his crossing and free kicks, he's got great work rate, but will he fit in long term? No. Thomas Soucek, I think I'm just going to let his contract run out, because he's a legend. Freddie Potts, a youngster who I would let go out on loan, play for some football. Rodriguez, I want to sell because you are your pants. You are pants, mate, in real life. I would sell Guido Rodriguez in a heartbeat. His contract runs out at the end of the season. I have via transfer room. I would take 15 mil. Of a player out. Look, he's great, like in a defensive role, but I want my midfielders able to play football at the end of the day. I don't think he can. Lucas Paquetá. He is gonna. If we're going to make for Europe this year, Lucas Paquetá will be crucial to how we play. I want to get him on a new contract as well, Lucas Paquetá. Right, if I could get that out and significantly reduce this, cancel negotiations. I don't think Paquetá's worth it at this stage, but we could also go in bulk in January. Andy Irving's I'm going to sell. Andy Irving's we're going to sell. We're going to high intermediary. Someone will want an Andy Irving. Right. Let me go back in the squad then. Squad. Mateus Fernandes. They spent a lot of money on this guy in real life. Looks like an absolutely fantastic midfielder. He does. He's got composure, concentration, teamwork, work rate. He's got technique. He is the complete package, and I could see him being a real impact this season. Jared Bowen, the main man, the leader, the archetypal Mr. West Ham. He's going to be, if we're going to, him and Paquetá are going to be crucial for this team long term. He wants by Al Ali. They're going to have to spend over 100 million to get him. I'm not almost certain of that. Maxwell Cornet's out on loan. Crescento Somerville, who's currently injured. How long is Crescento Somerville injured for? 7 days. Okay, that's fine. Luis Hilarme, 5 weeks to 2 months. That is a bit of a problem because he's got potential and I want to see him use it. Up front, Callum Wilson, only on 10 grand, but I think if he plays 100 grand, if I remember rightly. Right. Right. Sorry about that, my dog's barking. Can't help that. Right. Callum Wilson didn't score a goal for Newcastle last season. Scored 9 goals the year before, and he scored 18 in his second year for Newcastle. So he could do more. I won't lie. He will need, and Nicholas Fulkrug up top for us. There's going to be a bit of a problem because he's 32 and I think his best days have gone. Really, look, played 2 fabulous seasons at Werder Bremen, went to Borussia Dortmund for 15 mil, scored 12 goals. Did he score in a European final? I think he did for Dortmund. And then he came to West Ham and scored 3 goals in 18 games. That's not good enough. So we're going to need that there is a little bit of a problem area. Callum Wilson and Nicholas Füllkrug are not on the wrong side of 30. Right. I forgot to mention Lucas Fabianski. He's our third choice keeper, 40-year-old is going to be. Right, let's go to our overview. Right, let's go to. Right. Continue. Yeah. We'll do that in a minute. Right. Steve Potts is the under-21 manager, assistant coach. I'll do delegations off screen. But you need to look at players like Marshall though this season. He's wanted by Sheffield Wednesday on loan. I'll be tempted to let Callum Marshall go out on loan. Right. Continue. Saying Guido Rodriguez and James Ward-Prowse are up there with our top 3 players. I disagree. George Earthy needs George Earthy out on loan. I want to loan George Earthy out. Okay, he's out for loan because he's got a little bit of potential. He could be a squad player. 4 to 8 days. Right. It's financial fair play. We're compliant. We're fine. We've got 26 man, 20 man squad who are registered. Right. Let's make the tactic. I don't want to Gegen pressing or don't want to create a football side. Let's go control possession and possession. We'll go 4-2-3-1 out of possession. Or 4-4-2. We'll go 4-4-2 out of possession. In possession it's a 4-2-3-1. Up front it will be Füllkrug. Actually, before I click, this is what I'm going to do. Right. Team instructions for right. Here's play through the press, short to centre backs. There, balance. Final third now. I'm going to have. Don't be balanced. Encourage running out of defence though. Right, team shape. Crescentio. Crescentio Somerville's going to be a wide forward. Jarrod Bowen's going to be an inside forward. We don't need a playmaker because we're going to have Wan-Bissaka or Cole Walker-Peters on this side. This inverter, no, we don't need that. We just need a wing back on that side as well. Centre players, ball players. I think that's going to be pretty simple. Or we have 2 ball players. We have an anchor, so we have a half back. Or we go 4-4-3-3, and we do this. And then in possession, it would look with a playmaker advance attacking mid, so we get him in his best position with instead of Crescenzo Somerville, we'll have him in inside forward. Team instructions, it will look like this, so we really try and pin the team in. With this box to box, I'm going to try and make him a bit more like a playmaker, because we are playing Sunderland on the opening day. Out of possession, 4-3-2-1, I reckon we make it, with a wide midfielder outlet, a tracking midfielder, a DM, and a screening DM. Fullback, centre back. I don't think we need to do too much with this centre forward though. I would like him to standard. Want him to shoot more often, so we get Fulkrug. He can hold up the ball as well, because I think that's what we're going to make Fulkrug good. Right. Dribbling strategy, cut inside, look to take your marker on. Same with Somerville. Something cut inside when you have the ball, and look to skill up the man. The attacking midfielder, free roam. I literally just want Paquetá to free roam, do what he wants. And I actually just think this position has to be a box to box. Don't be a playmaker, just go up with the team and just come back. We have what? We only defend with a 3, so I would actually be more inclined to change, because our right backs ain't good at going forward, our left backs are. So our full back could help with the 3 and make sure we have a 4 at the back at all times. Right, complete introduction. We'll continue. Oh no, cancel. Right, they're saying Gomez to miss the first game of the season, and we've actually got offers for Guido Rodriguez. Right, they're saying view offers. I will take £15 million from Wolves. And I'll reject that. I'm going to. I really don't mind how much we get for him, but if we can get 15 mil from Wolves, it would be helpful. Right, let's get forward. Right, players are going to turn at homegrown at a club. Callum Marshall. Right, West Ham are in a bit of a rut, so my best way to get them out of this is be sensible with our transfer business. Don't do nothing too wild. This will do the first 11. We'll build the first 11 quickly. See what it looks like. In goal, it will be Herminson. Centre backs, it would be Tadibo. Confirm. Other centre back, Kilman. I would go Hadjuf and Wan Bissaka. I would go Mugasa. This is where I would love to have Fernandes, but we're going to have to play a double pivot, I think. And we'll just have him as a central midfielder. With Fernandes. This means that out of possession, he has to come back and do a just screen. But playmaker, because this on this side, this could just be for the first game of the season. We could actually, long as Somerville is out, we can play Fernandes there, box to box midfielder. That means we'll play Fernandes, Mugasa, James Ward, Prowse, but this means I want to train as a box to box. I want to start training him as a box to box, and I'll play him in that box to box role because I think him and Mugasa what the hell? Why is he on top? Oh, no way. Out of position. I think we're just going to have to play 4-3-3 out of possession as well. Right. This is better. I don't think I need to be so creative now, but that will do it. On the right, it will be simple. It's Senor Jared Bowen. On the left, Lucas Paquetá. With Lucas, he could be a playmaking winger, but up front, Fulker Wilson. I'm going to go Nicholas Fulker. And then on the bench we have our Wilsons, Why is this not working? We have Somerville. We have Soucek. We do lack a forward, so I would like a forward. Irving. Freddie Potts could go in at 6. Right. Also, Ollie Skulls. 2, 3. I think because Ollie Skulls are a little bit more advanced than Carl Walker Peters, it'll be him. Mavropanos. Ola Areola. Right, that'll be the team going into the first game of the season. It'll be Hermansen, Tadipo, Wan-Bissaka, Kilman, Jif, Magassa, Ward-Prowse, Fernandez, Bowen, Paqueta, Fulcrook. This team does lack pace and there's no Somerville, but that is something I can work on potentially in this window with recruitment, because we have about 87 mil we could use, but I reckon I will bring in. I reckon I bring in about 10. If I bring 20 million from like Rice, shall we say. If I bring in 10 million from Rice, I reckon we could be in healthy and we go and get an attacker from this thing. So we're going to sell the clause. We go and get a forward. Just sold Kudus. We don't. So we could get Kudus back for 31 mil. So look, if we want to get someone in, we can literally do what we want. Basically, what I'm saying is now we've received £20 million from Rice, basically. Now I'm going to go off during the week for what am I saying? Come during the week, I go and negotiate for players, see who we want, and then when I come back for Sunderland, because that'll be a different episode, we can play. I'll show you who we've been looking at, who we're going to buy. All right. As we meet the players, this will be the last thing we do as the episode. Right, Bowie's liking what he's seeing. That's good. We're convincing the captain. Right. Team cohesion's poor. Okay, that's something you have to deal with like bringing in new players and bedding them in. Because I reckon I only need to bring in 1, max 2, to get this squad up and running. That we lack several people in the coaching staff. So if I get them in, I get the coaches in, we do it all out off screen, because I don't really want to bore you in this first episode. It's meant to be fun, even though I sound a bit rough. We're going to go offline. We're going to look at players, we're going to get the staff in, and then I'll come back for you with Sunderland. But for now, wait as we just finished this. All the tactical. No players need registering. Right. Oh, what else we got fucking hell? Jesus Christ. Okay. Before now, goodbye. Hit the like button. Hit the subscribe button. Share it.